take that?
I think you should.
You can take that, and then we'll see where it goes. I don't know if you guys know who Mark Zimmerman is.
Here's a little story I'd like to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with Ad Rock, MCA, and me, Mike D. Been had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Me and my horsey and a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand. Sheriff posse's on my tail because I'm in demand. One lonely beastie I be. All by myself without nobody. The sun's beating down on my baseball hat. The air is getting hot. The beer is getting flat. Looking for a girl. I ran into a guy. His name is MCA. I said, howdy. He said, hi. Redneck Lover wants some George Jones. I can. You guys know George Jones, or you want me to grab it?
That's all you,
grab
baby.
It, take
that
it.
is all you.
Let me pull up my favorite. Here's a story. So back when I was a freshman in high school, my mom was an aerobics instructor, and one of her best friends, her husband, was a DJ for a country music station in Bristol, Tennessee, and they had a mascot that would march in parades. It was like a costume performer, and they gave me that job, which was great because like it was back in '84, and it was like $8 an hour cash under the table, which I thought was awesome. Nice. And I used to get to march in parades and go to concerts. So I opened up for George Jones. I was with the DJ out there introducing George Jones, and the dude had such a reputation for not showing up. He stayed on his tour bus the whole time. There was a constant stream of ladies going back to the tour bus, and he came out and did a crazy show. But this is my favorite George Jones song. That was like a good talk-up for the song, right? Let's see.
Yeah, well done.
I just know the chorus. Well, the race is on, and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of running. True love is scratched for another's sake. The race is on, and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses after all. I don't really know that song. I only know the chorus of it, so I'll give you the chorus, Wanda. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. That's all I know of that song.
Hey shipheads, it's Wednesday night. That makes it Ship Show night. And what a show we've got for you tonight. Tony's going to be on the show talking to the boys about the upcoming cruise. Isn't it fantastic? We've got cruising starting up again. As for this, I just wanted to give Tony an idea of what it's like waking up to John in the mornings. He's such a princess. Anyway, on with the show. Bagawk!
Ship Show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ship Show. Look, this is an interesting thing. The boys, they asked me to be on the show, and then they're like, could you introduce the show? I'm like, really? I got to introduce the show? All right, let me do it. Let me introduce your host. The first guy I want to talk about, you may know him. He is one clip short of just being a capon. He's your friend, the Rooster, John. And then his lovable and adorable sidekick. I mean, the guy auditioned for Hell's Kitchen. He auditioned for MasterChef. He got fired from Waffle House. But apparently he can make a great escargot. It's John in York, everybody. Give it up.
Wow. That was an impressive intro.
That was amazing, and everything is true.
Can I get a definition for capon again?
Yes, so a capon is a rooster that's been castrated. And apparently it's a delicacy.
Oh.
How about that? You guys aren't on my screen, though. Are you here? It's just voices in my head.
Oh, boy. Well, we should
I hear voices in my head. They talk to me.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I don't know
it might
why.
be just voices in Tony's head,
Welcome
on the
to
main
the
I know
screen.
why. They can't see us. That's why. Now you can.
Oh, you guys went all John Cena on me.
Yeah, there we go. How's it going? We tricked y'all.
Hey,
We're
what's up,
here.
everybody?
We're here.
I'm here. We're all here. 1,000 points of light.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, Tony.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
We've got 3 days.
3 days
Actually,
to go.
the way I'm looking at it is I've got 1 day because
1 day.
I'm going to give everybody just a real quick live look at the situation going on at Casa de Klaykowski when we're talking about packing.
Oh, that's so awesome.
There you go.
I wasn't sure if you were going to share that. So when I went actually to the bathroom, I took a selfie
Did you?
in that
Just in
laundry
case.
mess. Yes.
Yes.
And I was going to safely wait until you were already in the car going to the airport to say, y'all, this is some crazy stuff going on over here. You got to see it.
Well, okay. So the way here's how it's going down. So tomorrow I've got to work. Then after that, Stella has a softball game. Then I got to come home and somehow fold all that laundry, get everything packed because my flight, I have to leave the house at like 3:30 in the morning in order to get on a plane at 5. So it's going to be...
Look at me. I got to go to a cruise. I'm so behind. Oh,
I
my
know it.
God.
But you know how it is, though, when your back's against the wall and you're like, oh, snap, what am I going to do? Listen, if there was ever a time, more than any of the other times when I forget something, this is going to be that time. But I do have my belts and batteries in a place where I know I can't forget them.
Yes, just make sure you have your travel documentation. That's the biggest thing. Everything else we can find a replacement for, I'm sure.
Speaking of travel documentation, Tony,
Yes.
I'm going to give the breaking news that was announced today in my email inbox that stated that we were upgraded on our cabin. We roiled up, as they say.
Roiled up.
Now, I don't know how much of an upgrade it really is, but we went from a balcony, a standard balcony ocean view, to an spacious.
A more voluptuous balcony?
Yes, spacious balcony view. Now, the thing that's funny about the word spacious is that you actually lose 4 foot or 3 foot on the balcony, but you gain 25 square feet in the room.
That's good. Does the room's got a couch too, right? This is essential. All right,
Perfect. It can fit me.
That's right.
Indeed.
Come on, York. You got to go, my brother.
We got a super chat from Larry Thomas. He says, hello, hope everyone is doing well. Tony, we were supposed to fly in at 9:53 a.m. Friday. Let's go cruising.
Let's go cruising.
Yeah.
I'm looking
I don't know
forward...
anybody that's getting in the same time I am. I got to find a ride to the Warwick, to Indoor Village.
As fate would have it, Erica, one of your Blue Crew, is we're on the same flight.
Yes.
So we're going to share a cab and possibly maybe, I don't know yet, with others as well. We'll see how that works out. But so what time does Tony get in again?
I'm like 12:30 or something like that.
Okay.
And you get into Nassau
at 11:40.
What, you fly through, I'm guessing Atlanta?
11:15, I think. No,
Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's see.
I get Tony, you go direct?
1:36 p.m. No, I'm the same deal. I got to go to my old hometown. I got to fly from Tampa to Charlotte to Nassau.
Ah, gotcha.
That's right. I don't know why.
So I have all kinds of stuff that I have in my brain planned for this trip, but one of the things I'm learning very quickly, that I've always known, is that everything that I have planned on the day of always goes kablooey. So I'm just going to roll with it, and I've got some notes taken down on some things I want to do on this trip, but I think I'm just going to roll with it and get the shots that I can get, and
you just focus on roast beef sandwiches.
Tell a story.
Roast beef sandwiches.
I'm going to
roast
try
beef sandwiches
and find those roast beef on weck sandwiches whenever we can. But have you had one of those, Tony? Those roast beef sandwiches?
I had a roast beef sandwich from the Park Cafe on the last day of my Oasis of the Seas cruise because I didn't explore it before then. It was delicious. It was very good. Do they have that on this ship? Do they have the Park Cafe? I don't think they have that.
They don't have the Park Cafe, but scuttlebutt within the Facebook group was that they will serve those sandwiches in the Promenade Cafe one of the days.
Usually Embarkation Day, right?
Probably.
It's not an everyday thing.
So Cole Carey says, "Hey, Ship Show, y'all should come visit Bahamas Barrels. It's a winery in the Bahamas where I work at." Well, that's interesting. That's cool.
The vino.
Wouldn't mind some vino. Speaking of vino, Tony, myself, and others are going to be at Chef's Table.
Yes.
And one of the things I'm looking forward to most, especially if Tony keeps to his word and he does what he said he was going to do and be like, "What are you talking about? What's this Carpaccio?
That's right.
I want some more of this Carpaccio over here. Let me get some of this Sauvignon Blanc.
I like my fillet mignon. Can you butterfly that and make sure it's triple well done? If there's any pink on it, I'm flipping this table."
That's what I'm looking forward to, because you know what? That's good content.
That could be good content. Tony gets thrown out of the chef's table.
Yes. Ali D says, "Tony is the cruise god watching down on the ship show. This is a very funny view."
Boys. This is a weird kind of thing, man. Like, I've been watching your previous shows, and I'm like, why am I so big above you guys? I crush your head.
I like it. Yeah.
I crush it.
Don't hurt
I crush
me.
your head. I crush it. I crush it.
We got another super chat. We got
super chat.
Who is this, Daggett?
Look at you in your Lido Loca shirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing my
Look, I'm so
Lucha
out of
Libre.
focus. I'm refusing to be in focus. How about that? I'm on the ship show.
You're a rebel. You're a trailblazer. You're
right.
starting a new trend. Here's some beer money for the boys, says Chuck Spencer. Thank you, Chuck, for the super chat. I've got something for you. What do I got for you? Here, you know what? I'll just do something simple for this, if I can find it. Boy, oh boy, I used to be good at this, Tony. Now I don't know what I'm doing.
Here, give me a quick.
I'll just do this. You blew our mind, Chuck. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. And then followed up by Wanda Chiquita Bonita, cruising for food, sending you some good vibes for Chef's Table. Thank you, Wanda.
So, Tony, is this your first Chef's Table?
We went to some version of the chef's table on the MSC Divina, but it wasn't. It was not. I would not call it a chef's table. It was I would say that was a chef's menu, right? Like, we just kind of let the chef decide. Yeah, it wasn't all like very presented as what I would expect a chef's table to be. So yeah, this will be the first time. I'm gonna dig it.
As you mentioned, I've been fired too far in advance to even present to a chef's table. So
that's right.
I hope you guys enjoy it. I have not done that on a cruise either, but I know that's your
that's my jam.
favorite thing.
But I will say this, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that if they don't change the menu, I'm going to be disappointed.
I thought Chef's Table was supposed to be unique. Are you saying that they replicate the same menu on the Chef's Table?
Absolutely. I've done it 5 times, and all 5 times the menu has been identical, except for maybe the wines were different or the presentation of a certain dish was a little bit different.
But you had the same Chef's Table in Alaska that you had in the Caribbean.
Correct.
Which is strange.
If it's the Chef's Table, let it be the Chef's Table instead of, corporate's table. But either way, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic meal. And after all this time, I'm going to enjoy it regardless. And I will say this to anyone who's going or watching or who may be going in the future, that last drink that comes seems innocent enough. It's a chocolate martini, but it is, I'm certain it is designed to make sure you stumble back to the cabin, because it is no joke.
Vanessa's wondering, is Chef Table the same as Coastal Kitchen?
No.
And I see Jamie from Sharon at Seas here. Maybe he knows, like, what. I tell you a drink that probably should not exist, and I don't know if it does, but what about a dirty chocolate martini?
Ooh. Well, wait a minute.
That sounds all kinds of no good.
No, that sounds right up Jamie's alley, because just 2 weeks ago on his live stream, he was eating chocolate-covered, blue cheese-filled olives.
Chocolate-covered blue cheese. Now, I don't know. So one of my favorite things, I used to work at a hotel, and they would do these big banquet dinners. They would do grapes. surrounded by blue cheese with pecan in it. That's a great flavor.
I could get
That is very good.
Yeah,
that is a great
is
flavor
very good.
combination.
I could get into that. We have a question for Tony. Did you have to get Don's blessing for this cruise? I'm sure he's gonna miss you.
Poor Don, right? Like, so he's waiting. He's going to get his second shot this week, and if he was already vaccinated, he would be down here. So yeah, he's begrudgingly excited for all of us. So he would love to escape from Canada. We almost got him married off on the live stream at the Mardi Gras, but no, he's ready to get into the action.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
We got another super chat. It says Colin with 1L. He says, John, the chef's table is going to be the same.
But you would think of all this time off. Maybe that could have time to rejuvenate and like kind of
Right,
restart
that's what I'm
a
thinking.
menu.
But I've thought that before too. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Have you guys been watching that NCL Return to Cruising docu-series that they've done? I can't remember what it's called, but they had Chef Frank Del Rio is probably like one of my favorite cruise leaders. Like, he reminds me like a pro wrestler, but he's been in charge of kind of designing the Prima, but they do a whole like executive tasting. That's what they need. Like what you guys just said, there's been plenty of time to come up with some new sexy food, and they're doing it on NCL. What the heck, Royal?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you think that like the people that are into the foodie stuff, so the chef's table type of stuff,
right?
You're going to continuously do that on every ship. So like reinvent it. And it's not like the go-kart track, right? You don't have to change the go-kart track every time. But
or
the
have
menu.
a signature one per ship, right? Like that would be wild. Like at least if you go to a different ship, it would be a different signature chef's table or something like that.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I'll tell you this much. When I did chef's table on the Carnival Horizon, I was floored. It was the most fantastic. It's the best meal I've ever had on board or on land. I mean, it really was that good. But I'm looking forward to. I just booked, or I got my reservation for Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras
in July of next year. So Lisa Ely says, Tony, my offer still stands. I don't know what that means, but she's got an offer out to you.
Maybe that's the offer to marry Dawn. Maybe. Man,
okay.
I gotta quit saying Mardi Gras because more than one person is annoyed by it. Like I got a very detailed description today that it's Mardi Gras and it means a certain thing. And
imagine that.
I'm with you.
Imagine.
Well, I can't wait for you guys. I can't wait for you guys, man on the street in Coco Cay /Key.
Key.
That's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Right. I do. The best thing is to figure out. The best thing is to figure out which way is the most hated and just use that the whole time. True. Man, what a day at Coco Cay. I love it.
No
Was that a water slide? All right.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me. You got a moment? Could you just come over here for a second? I know you haven't been to Coco Cay in a very long time, but we just have a few questions for you.
That's right.
Get that out of my face.
You see the water over there?
Yeah.
When it's people coming back to the ship, you're going to have no problem conversing with anyone.
Yeah, that's what we should do, Tony. As soon as the people get out. So, what do you think of Coco Cay?
How is it?
What are your thoughts? But okay, so Coco Cay, you have the beach club booked, right?
Yeah, I got the beach club booked for both days. No, honestly, what I was thinking about is, look, it would be fun to mess with people, but we are going to have to stay low key because, we've already felt some shade, some vlogger shade, and it is true what I've said. Like, I'm not really angling for strangers to be in my videos, so as much fun it'll be to poke with people, I think maybe we just have to, mess with our friends. How about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think you're totally right. There's several anti-factions that I've noticed.
The anti-vlogger crew.
The anti-vloggers, the anti-ducks, and the anti-good news people. Right?
That's right. We don't like ducks, we don't like good news, and we don't like vloggers.
Right.
See?
Right.
We like our Tommy Guns and we like the banks.
Every day in that group, somebody's like, the sky is falling. There's going to be a big storm. Things are happening. And it's like, oh gosh, I can't take it.
You know what? It's interesting is when adults complain about the ducks because the kids freaking love them.
Yeah.
So,
well, at one point somebody mentioned that the ducks were spreading COVID, and I'm like, okay, well, if those ducks are spreading COVID, we should not be cruising.
Okay, let's put little masks on the ducks.
Yeah, we'll put masks on the ducks. We'll get them vaccinated with vodka. Then you just squeeze it. Thanks, Ship Show. Anyway.
Well, 80% of the ducks are for it and 20% are against it. So.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. That's true.
Exactly. You know what I say to the anti-vloggers, though? Suck it! All right. Anyway.
That's why I don't feel like a quick little, is it Coco Cay or Coco Cay?
No, but I get what Tony's saying.
I do too.
Yeah, you gotta
maybe where the last stop is, if I guess we're going to annoy somebody. But I mean, I try not to annoy anybody, but maybe we'll figure it out what to do.
Okay, so Coco Cay, you're doing the beach club both days, right?
Both days. Yeah, just super chill. Gonna try the food there. Just relax with all. You know, like I approached it a couple ways. First, I was like, it's the first cruise back. I got to do everything. I got to go water skiing. I got to go parasailing. I got to go spelunking. I got to go deep sea diving. And then I was like, dude, it's the first cruise back. Just go film the ship and go sit under the shade somewhere and eat a lobster tail and just be like, yes finally it's back.
Right.
So that's what I've slid into in case, and like if something interesting comes up, maybe I'll go for it. But yeah, I'm beach club 2 days. I got the $5 deposit in at Mr. Sancho's, which is super chill. And I don't have anything at Freeport. So, you know, I don't know, like Sancho's has jet skis. So I still want to do jet skis somewhere, but I don't know, man. Like, again, I'm just looking forward to doing a whole lot of just being glad to be back kind of thing.
I was glad to see that you guys got the good news of, hey, in Cozumel, have at it. Go.
Yep.
Do your own thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
I was going to do an ATV thing. I think that's what you were going to do too, right? In Cozumel?
I was going to do the ATV thing, yeah, and I backed off of it, yeah.
So did I. I canceled mine because I really, like you said, it's almost like a tradition, even though I've only done it once before. But it's like I need to go to Sancho's.
Yeah.
Well, you guys booked excursions because you were limited to what you could do at the time.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And the ceviche?
I don't know if I had the ceviche there. I can't remember what I feel like I did have something there though. I think I might have.
I do want to say very quickly, I'm seeing across the screen that we're getting quite a few new subscribers here, and I just wanted to say thank you for joining the Ship Show. And the best I can give you in the moment is just me celebrating you subscribing. Thank you.
That's right. There's a lot of creators here too that's going to be on that cruise. Like I see JJ Cruz and Coos Cruisers,
CA Cruiser.
Yeah, make sure that you guys subscribe because there's going to be so much content coming out. Of course, the first North American cruise is already going on, the Millennium from St. Martin, but this will be the first Royal Caribbean cruise out of North America. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool to watch everybody do their thing. Nautical Nurse Nancy's going to be there. Everybody's here.
So is this the first Caribbean cruise going out of like Florida in general?
Well, it's Nassau.
Out of Nassau, yeah.
Oh, Nassau, yeah.
Nassau, yeah.
But one left. What? 3 days ago, out of St. Martin.
St. Martin, yeah. The Celebrity Millennium.
Listen, I just hope they don't have some weird news come out like tomorrow. The whole ship's, got problems, and then they're like, "Oh, shut her down."
I don't think
that was
the case.
That would be disappointing. Now, I guess the ship did roll into Nassau today. I saw a lot of people posting pictures of it, and so, the world's looking at it. So I'm sure they're going to have everything in shape. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
And that you touch on a point that I brought up a few times on this show. Not only do we want to kind of be respectful of the people on board, especially with all the creators everywhere. At first, I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, deal with it. But then when I started thinking about how many people are going to be walking around with cameras, like I could see how it might annoy some people. But one of the things that I think
is it any different than people walking around with their phones? I really don't think so.
Not really.
Not really, yeah. But that's the thing. Sorry, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead, Tony. I'll get to it.
All I was gonna say, and I've said this many times before, because like people will say, "Oh, aren't you worried people are looking at you?" Nobody cares. Nobody cares about us. I mean, in general, nobody cares about anybody. And so you could just be walking around like, oh, I can't vlog because people will look at me. No, nobody cares about you. I don't mean to be that brutally honest, but that's really true. And once you can internalize that nobody really cares about you, then you're free to kind of do whatever you want, which is nice.
Yeah, that is. What I was going to say was that the one thing that's not lost on me, and as a matter of fact, the person who brought it up to us might be a secret special guest here in a little bit, was that, we're trying to restart an industry here.
Yes.
And I think it's important for us, and I don't have any doubts that we will do this, but I think it's important for us to put our best foot forward and make sure that whatever it is that we're doing on board, we're doing our part to make sure that is what's happening.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean that's the way I always look at vlogging anyways, is like, how can I, as the best that I can, show what it's like, that cruise life, and show the aspects at least that I like. And so I'm very excited that we're going to be able to, that's the biggest question that people have had is, will it be any good? Will it be any fun? Will it be too restrictive? And I think fortunately for us, the fates have shined nicely on us that we're going to have I think we're going to have a fairly not restrictive cruise. And that I was telling somebody that the other day, our videos might look like this. Hey, here's what it's like to cruise post-COVID. Oh, it's very similar, like end of video. So big changes, none,
right.
Somebody's serving me at the buffet now, but it should be pretty interesting. But yeah, you're right. I mean, we do have to put our best foot forward. I like the way that you said that.
Yeah. Well, I can't take credit really. It was our guest that
but
actually
the crew is going to.
Yeah.
So let's all as passengers do that too.
Kevin Brubaker says, Tony, I care about you because you're smart enough, nice enough, and darn it, people like you.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Who was that? What was that guy's
name?
Stuart
Smalley by Al Franken.
Yeah. Al Franken. There's a blast from the past. So we got Cozumel covered at Sancho's.
Yes.
Then we're going to...
I'm happy that you're going to return to Sancho's.
Me too, although I'm not going to lie. There's a part of me that's pining to sit down at the beach or at the poolside chairs at Paradise Beach Club and have someone bring me a 40-ouncer like they did.
That does sound nice.
I hear you.
It was cool, but I do love Sancho's. There's a dirty Sancho, it's called. I think it's a drink. It's like I think it's really just like they add chocolate to one of their other drinks, but I really like it, and it's got like a chili lime.
You can't go wrong with either place, but there are things. I mean, the beach, in my opinion, is 5 times better at Mr. Sancho's, and there's a little bit better snorkeling right there than you will get at Paradise. So wiggle back and forth.
I will say this, and I think Nautical Nurse Nancy and Lori Dashel, Lori can't, but Amber could speak to this. We did the snorkeling adventure at Mr. Sancho's, and basically they take you out in a boat, they throw you out in the middle of the ocean, and the current takes you down about 4 miles, and you see some stuff, but you're 20 foot up, and you're in 20 foot of water. We saw some things, but unless you know how to dive deep, which I don't, your ears are going to start popping. But it was still a lot of fun. But the food, and I'm going to get a Henta tattoo that just says La Lido Loca right on the back. It's going to be great. I think you'll love it, Tony.
La Lido Loca tramp stamp. I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Kevin Brubaker wants to know if I got the blow up chicken costume packed. I do not. I don't. That did not make the list.
It didn't even make it back from Vegas, did it?
Yeah, it did.
I thought it was okay.
But it's not coming. Like I said, I'm just gonna. That thing's got an exhaust fan on it, and I don't need to be blowing everything. It's staying home. But the other thing that's staying home, even though I wanted to bring it, but Tony talked me out of it, was this. I was thinking of being like, hey, folks, have a great time in Coco Cay. You better put your masks on. I don't know what they told you, but you need to wear those things.
Yeah. I think you should bring that. I'm not against it. And just let me know where to set the camera up at.
Yeah. I don't care what Royal told you. Put those masks on.
Mask up.
I'll be like, it'll be like 1:30 in the afternoon. I'll be like, folks, the ship's leaving. You better get back.
Don't forget your towels.
Oh.
But by the way, you're gonna have too much darn camera equipment to be carrying that thing around.
Yeah, exactly. And all kidding aside, right? So we're sharing a room together, and we have 25 square foot of extra space in our room.
That's awesome.
But I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna try and pack as light as I can, but I'm gonna keep it fresh. It's gonna be fresh every night. But I do want to make sure that
you two in your hats,
taking up all the space.
You two in your hats and your garb, you guys are going to be looking fresh.
I was watching Tony's live stream just before this, and he got the perfect gift. The perfect gift.
Hold on, I think it's still over here.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that he got this, because this is perfect for us. Look at that.
I have the power!
By the power of Grayskull. Look at all those outlets.
Put my headphones back in. Look at all of the ports. All of the ports.
Oh, amazing.
This is where we will plug in our cameras and our charging batteries. This is where our nightlight will go also.
Yes.
In our cabin.
I can't wait. I cannot wait until all that stuff's plugged in and I can get a picture of it, because that's going to be funny.
We will blow a fuse on the cruise ship.
Even better. The steward knocks on the door. Excuse me. Could you stop that, please? So in Freeport, what are you doing in Freeport? Or, Freeport. Oh, I don't know if he can hear us.
The Zinganos are here. They're going to be on the cruise.
The Zinganos!
A Zingano!
That's for the Zinganos. We'll be hanging out with Raphael and Alana and my soon-to-be goddaughter. I'm just kidding. I'm just Valencia.
Wow.
Valencia.
I didn't know there was a ceremony or anything.
No, Valencia and I share the same birthday, so that's why I say that. But
right. Power Surge Deck 7, says Timothy Williams.
That's what it is.
What deck are we on? We're on 7.
Yep.
What does this thing have? This has I don't know. It looks like it's got 9 power outlets and 8
No
USBs.
problem. No problem whatsoever. And you know what's cool is I have like a USB thing that's got like 12 USB plugs in it.
Yes.
And I figured that'll be enough. But then I saw that thing and I was just like,
Wait, does it mean you can plug the 12 into that one so you can have like 50?
Yeah, we're technically. Listen, there's going to be.
Daisy chain is a thing.
If the lights go out in the theater one night, don't come knocking on our door.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying. But so what are you doing in Freeport, Tony? What are your plans?
Nothing. I don't have any plans.
Just gonna explore the port?
Maybe. I mean, like, I don't know. I might get off, might not get off. I mean, like, I feel like if I get off at every port, that's just out of control for me. So Freeport might be a good one to stay on the ship and go through people's stuff while they're off. Wait, never mind. But yeah, check out the ship, you know.
I've never been, so I feel like I got to do something. And
so at the port, there's not really a lot. I mean, it's like
industrial, right?
It's somewhat industrial. There's like a Harley Davidson shop. What's the bar there? I can't remember any of the bars. It's been too long, guys.
I see you, Pepito.
Senor Frogs or some sort.
Senor Frogs, that's it. 100%. There's like a little straw market. So I think Freeport, if you don't have like a legit excursion, there's really not a lot to do around the port. But it's fun to knock around the port a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Is that our last stop? We might be.
I think so. Yeah. So I'm booked on the Dolphin experience.
Yeah.
But I've been told.
How do you feel about these things that you can't film on, though? Are you going to lay out the other $200 for the footage?
Wait a second. Oh, they won't let me film?
Most of these, like I did look at all the, maybe I was looking in Cozumel, but I did look at 2 or 3 Dolphin excursions and I looked at the restrictions and all of it's like, you're not allowed to film, but we will sell you the film. And everything I understand from these dolphin places is to get the film package. It's a couple $100 on top of your excursion.
They'll give you the DVD.
Yeah, well then guess what?
Yeah, I mean,
they're just like the anti-vloggers on board. They can suck it.
Well, that's what you want to say. It's like, man, I would love to show your place off. Just let me film a little bit, and good things will happen. But yeah, I think they're very protective of that. Have you ever been to Costa Maya, that man-made port there?
Yep.
I've
been there. We were supposed to go on the cruise. We were together, but we kissed the dock and had to move off.
We had to leave. We didn't get to go.
But I've been there, and I think that actually for that port, is a pretty well done port if you're not going to go off and do anything.
Yeah. We were so excited because we were going to do like a golf cart excursion all day long.
Yeah. They've got the luchador wrestling at the bar there, but what I was going to say is they've got a great dolphin experience right there at the port, but they will run you off. It's like you're right in the middle of everything. I'm not really trying to film your dolphins, but it's really weird. Like, it seems like there's a whole they don't want you to film the dolphins vibe everywhere you go, because maybe that's like the apex tourist predator, the dolphin. I don't know. But
maybe it's because if something's not right, it could be reported and they could get in trouble for something. Right.
Yeah. But I mean, they're going to sell you the footage. So maybe they can look at it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Q's Cruiser says, Bagak can't wait to meet you, Cluckers. 3 days. 3 days.
And
I can't
72 hours.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Like if a case goes cold after the first 48 hours, then it's probably not going to be solved. So we're getting into that 48-hour range. So
I know it. And the best part is, well, I shouldn't even say that because that's not even the best part. It's actually the worst part is once we step on board, it's going to be over.
Don't say it. Yeah, the countdown to the cruise is always longer than the cruise, and if you let yourself get into it, as soon as you step on, you're like, only got 7 more days. What the heck?
Vanessa Barnett says, I just got the DVD, but it was expensive.
We've got 22 minutes.
I think it's worth it. I mean, it's just interesting for what we do, to not be able to film something. It's a principle thing a little bit.
Well, Sharon at Sea says, if you buy their package, they will often let you film your own stuff. Oh, well.
That's good.
Okay, but I mean.
So you're buying their stuff and giving them free publicity.
Contact them ahead of time. Okay, I'll do that for you if next time we come on board or we come into town, Stella and Caitlin get little help.
Free dolphin rides?
Yeah, free dolphin ride. Yeah. I'm going to take you on a dolphin ride. We're going to go swimming way outside. Never mind. That's another song. But anyhow, I digress. Listen, we could sit here and pontificate about everything about this cruise, but
I'd like to ask the two of you something. If someone that's not going on this cruise, are we going to see either of you going live and direct from the ship?
Great question.
Yep. I'm going to try to do a nightly show like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, sometime between the nap and the dinner. So one challenge we have.
I like the honesty.
Well, I mean, that's the way I roll, right? So I get up early. I like to get up and see the early morning Lido. But man, by the time I hit 2 or 3, I'm like, man, I could go to sleep for an hour, and then then that's my opportunity to take a shower and change clothes and move into my night moves.
Bing, bing.
But we got like dinner problems. So our dinner reservation, we got the 3 dining package dealio, and that's like at 9 o'clock. So we got to go talk to somebody, get that at a more reasonable time, get the schedule that we want, and then we got to figure out what time the show is, because the nightlife, that's the time I really like on the cruise ship. So
not gonna lie,
that's perfect for you guys.
Yeah,
you guys both like the shows.
The shows are a big part, especially the on Royal. Their performance quality is outstanding.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like if I'm ready to go for the nighttime by like 4 or 4:30, maybe I do a live from 4:30 to 5 or something. Just check in from different places if the internet will allow it, and let people know how it's going. Then I know a lot of people are going to go live on there, so it'd be cool to maybe get some people together and go live or crash other people's lives or something like that. So
I plan on doing a live stream next Wednesday at 9 o'clock from the pool, just like I did on the Horizon. We're going to get Nancy And anyone who wants to, jumping in the pool in their formal attire.
I totally got dressed up for this.
And then I think I'll go live when I feel it's appropriate. I don't know if I'll have a schedule about it, but if I see something that I think I want to talk about or whatever, or we're hanging out with some friends, I might go live in the Cigars Under the Stars event.
Wait, are you saying that next week at our normal ship show time, I get to just be a viewer?
Yes. Well, you won't watch. Let's be honest.
You're on a cruise. I'm watching.
Okay.
You're on a cruise. I'm watching.
You might. Alana Zingano says, okay, which one of us is still waiting on Amazon Prime deliveries before we go? Funny that you say that. No.
Okay, it's not Amazon Prime.
I'm not waiting on Amazon Prime, but my lenses, there was a bit of a snafu with the rental place. And when I checked to see if they had shipped yet, they hadn't. And I had to call them, and they assure me that they shipped them today, overnight, and I'll have them tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm shooting with a cropped lens on a full-frame sensor the whole trip, and that, my friends, isn't going to be fun. But I'll make it work.
That's the same thing that happened when the Ghostbusters crossed their stream, so you don't want to see that happen.
Exactly. I'll be like,
I don't
Tony,
want to
man.
see that happen.
Hey, man, can I borrow a lens, Tony?
I only got one for my camera, so we're in trouble.
I will be doing a live for Raphael's birthday from the ship, says Alana. Good to know.
Oh, that's
Larry
nice.
Thomas says he's a night owl up early. That's me. That's me, 100%. I'm working
somebody
at
posted in... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Steve Hanna says, while I'm at work at Atlantis, the ship has on all her Christmas lights. So beautiful to see the ship in the harbor. Oh, nice.
Somebody posted in that Facebook group that you have to make an appointment to go to the gym, reaffirming my long-held belief that going to the gym is too much of a hassle.
Right,
Yes.
exactly. Listen, York's allergic.
I'm allergic to exercise, so
That's
yes.
And I'll make an appointment just to tie up someone else's time, but I know I'm not going to show up.
That would be great to make an appointment and just go stand on a non-moving treadmill eating a Danish.
Yeah, I paid my money.
What you gonna do? You gonna get like 3K in or something? I'm just gonna be here eating this Danish.
Want some?
I got my time.
I got an extra one.
Like we went in the spa on Harmony of the Seas, and we were in the steam room. We did the
I found the
steam
footage
show
of that last night.
and we we were going live from inside the steam room, and people
That's
wanted to come
pretty
in there and use the steam room, and they saw us vlogging in there. They're like, no.
It was
Vlogging in the steam.
It has to be some of the most awkward footage ever. But I was watching the shots of us trying to find the steam room, and we're just wandering around the spa in robes with a camera.
Yeah.
Like, where is this thing?
Yeah.
That's
But-
funny.
Listen, we need to get to this game. It's already quarter till. Tony, I'm sure you're familiar with a little bit of this or that.
Yes, I am.
So for all the peeps in the crowd,
We're going to do this Tony style.
we are
is
going
there a
to...
code? Is there a code?
Yeah,
is there a code
yet? Where's the
Is there a
dang
code?
code?
I haven't seen the code.
Well, and we've got a lot of new viewers tonight, so we're going to have to explain where to go.
Everybody
telling
that's new, there's a game, and you go to a website, and you have to put in a code. And before you can put in the code, you have to ask for it in the chat multiple times.
Yes, over and over again. And
Well done.
And when you ask for the code, that's when I say, hey, Google, set a reminder for every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the Ship Show. Hey, Alexa, set a reminder to watch the Ship Show every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Nice.
That's what happens when you ask for the Menti code prematurely. You get
And for all of you,
notifications
for all
when you
of you
least
that have
expect it.
dogs and cats,
Tony's out there dropping the code in the chat.
Put the code out there.
I love
Try
it.
that out.
Tony's
Try it
throwing the
out.
chat out there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
first of all, y'all got to go to menti.com. MENTI. You got to
Nope.
like it.
And it,
No,
Minty.com, isn't that website that'll tell you that you've got too many online subscriptions? Like
True.
For Hulu and
True.
stuff?
True.
So
Amongst other things, but it will also let you play this game.
it's best that you play on, like, if you're watching on your computer, or if you're watching on your phone, play on your laptop, or if you're watching on your laptop, play on your phone. If you're watching on your TV, play on your phone. We'll give you time to join. You can figure
Translation,
it out.
you should use a second device.
Second device. Here we go. A little bit of
Device
this or that
2.
for you.
Go to menti.com.
Okay.
What a great sound mix you did there.
Yeah, that was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
You like that, don't
It's
you?
pretty good.
It's pretty good. All right, so here we go.
Here's the
going
code.
to go. Give me a second to get this set up. It's loading. Here we go. Boom. And here we go. We're going to move over to the game. Are you all ready? I'm sure people in the chat, what's the code? It's coming. I promise. Here we go.
Trying to be a part of the subscriptions.
Boom.
So go to Menti. The instructions are at the top of the screen right there.
Go to menti.com and use the code 168-64766.
This DJ voice is really good.
I know. Remember, answer fast to get more points.
Jenny sent me a message. Hold on. I got to give her all the answers. Hold on. Okay.
There you go. You're giving Jenny all the answers. I like it.
Baba Booey. Fluff Flohi.
There we go. We got the cruise ship. Who's the cruise ship in the chat? Dewey Skis here. Welcome, Offbeat Travelers.
I am for Jenny. What icon are you so I can root for you?
Man, there's a lot of people up in here.
Oh,
This is
boy.
awesome.
We've never had this many people.
I wonder if we're going to max out.
It's the
We're
Loca
gonna
effect.
max out on the Menti. There's koala bears everywhere.
Okay, we've got.
Reminds me of a bad dream I had in Australia.
Oh, John knows about
I've
that.
had a few bad dreams in Australia too. Just ask Emma.
Had your mic covered koala bears.
Whoa, that is a bad time.
So, y'all, we're playing a game called This or That. So, this is Tony edition. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
there's questions that are asked to Tony. There's going to be 2 rounds, 5 questions in each round. And the questions are to Tony. So, when the questions are asked, there's a few options. And you're going to have to pick how you think Tony would answer. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Only if you're correct. So, if you're correct and fast, you got it.
I was controlling York's voice.
He was controlling you with his fingers.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have the DJ voice in me to go over all those rules.
Okay, well, I'll just do it real quick. Answer fast to get more points.
There you go.
We're going to ask you the questions and you're going to have to choose. We've got 130 people playing. We're going to give it about, I don't know. We'll give it about 30 more seconds because people are still joining.
Well, we've
Answer
got some
speedy
beginners.
or end up needy.
Look at the burger and the burger and the rabbit are playing games there.
They're fighting.
It's going round and round.
And that robot just looks scarred.
Yeah,
What's that
what
rabbit
is
doing?
going
That
on?
rabbit's like, feed me, and the burger's like, no, I'm from Guys, no.
I'm from
The
Guys.
robot's like, intruder alert, intruder alert.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, you've got the.
I tell you, the one that's creeping me out is that frog up at the top. Like he's got.
Yeah.
The one that creeps me out is what we call the creeper, the guy in the trench coat.
Yeah.
But I do like the new Space Invaders. That's the first time I've seen the Space Invader guy.
Yeah.
I
And
like that.
there's more than 75, but we're only limited to seeing 70.
Yeah. So we're at 135. We're gonna go ahead and start in about 10 seconds.
10 seconds to.
Just I want you all to remember
The faster you answer.
the faster. Yeah, and I just want you to remember these questions were asked to Tony.
Young Anthony in the house.
Lobster
And
tea.
it was before I had caffeine, so plan accordingly.
Here we go. Here we go. We're going into round 1. Answer fast to get more points. Hey, Tony. Tony Bennett, Tony Orlando, or Tony the Tiger? We started off hard-hitting question.
Famous Tonys.
What's up, Elizabeth Calderon? Thank you for being a new subscriber. If you are a new subscriber, let us know in the chat. We'll say hi if we can, but We appreciate it.
Tony
I gotta keep my poker face so nobody knows what
Tony
I'm
Linder or
thinking.
Tony the Tiger. I'm gonna guess Tony Bennett. I know he likes music, and
I left
can't
my
guess.
heart in
I can't
San
guess
Francisco.
because I know the answer. And I'm going to be honest
Knock
about this
3
question.
times on the ceiling if you want me.
Okay.
Twice on the pipe.
This is this is crazy to me because I didn't know who Tony Orlando was. But I was
You
just
don't
like,
know me. You don't know me. I feel like I'm on the Maury show. You don't know me.
I feel like he's just as legendary as Tony Bennett.
What was another song that Tony Orlando sang?
Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Okay,
It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me?
Kevin Simmons says my regular comment here. Yes, he says this game sucks.
Okay, wait.
That's because he loses every week.
Wait, Tony, second place. Who would you have chosen, Tony Bennett or Tony the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger.
All right.
All right.
So what we've established
great.
here.
I got a Funko over here, Tony the Tiger.
And that is Michigan based.
Speaking of Funko, we might get to that in a little bit, but what we were really doing here is just letting everyone know that Tony hates Tony Bennett. That's all we were really trying to do with that question.
I like Tony Bennett fine. He left his heart in San Francisco.
He just likes Tony Orlando and Tony the Tiger better.
Yes.
That's right.
Just so
They're
you know,
my favorite.
if you were playing the game, there's 5 questions in each round, so if you jumped out, it's not too late. It's not too
That's
late.
right.
Well, let's check out the leaderboard, Johnny.
Let's see who the winners are. Ooh, we got
China
some new
Homo.
names.
Who are these people? Who could it be knocking at my door?
Really?
Yeah, I do that just to make sure that nobody's up to no good. I can change those names quicker than you can say lickety split. So whoever was the koala bear, I changed.
China Homer coming in first with 981 points. We got S Charm 4, Amy Franzek, Johanna, Dutchons, Winter, Rick, Jenny C, SPN, and Alan.
All right, I like it.
Visions of Johanna.
Here we go. Question number 2. Remember, answer fast to get more
Poker
points.
face. Poker face. I can't let.
Hey, Tony, Coco Cay or Half Moon K? Or Tony, Coco Key or Half Moon Key?
Look at this comment. Eric L says, "Dude looks like Randy Quaid."
There is.
You know what? You're not the first to say that.
There's key in the answer. All right.
Loving the Ship Show live stream says Fordham, aka Kenneth Oakes. Thank you, sir.
They do a wonderful job, John and York. I watch them on a weekly basis, and they warm my heart.
Aw, so sweet. Ooh, 93
right.
people got it right and 40 got it wrong.
I wasn't sure about this one because I didn't know if Tony had been to Half Moon K already.
I have.
You
I've
have
never been to Coco Cay.
That's
awesome.
I love it. Love
I
it.
have.
That is perfect. All right, let's see who the leaderboard is. Looks like we may not have a shift. It looks like we're going to keep the same leader. Oh no, Johanna, who was something else before, just a bunch of
expletives.
Well, no, what do you call those?
Expletive hashes? Symbols?
Symbols, yes. Johanna is at the top. China Homer, Rick, S. John 4, Jenny C. I keep wanting it to say Jenny B, but
She knows the answers already. I don't think she's playing. I share.
Yeah.
It, so.
well, okay. So who
Our
else we
code
got?
word is Johanna. Though. I don't know if that means anything. But
Ooh. Okay.
What's going on?
Alan in number 5, SPN. Ooh, the Francisconis in the mix. The Dutchins and B, Jeff B.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 2 points separating first and second place. It's anybody's
Let's
game,
roll.
Tony.
it's wide open.
To bring the music down just a skosh.
Question
Douglas
3.
Famey says that's me. Okay, good to know. So Douglas Famey is the koala bear? Jenny on the block, says Vanessa Barnett. Here we go. Question number 3. Answer fast.
We'll get to some Jennies soon, right?
Yes. Hey, Tony, how do you prefer your Van Halen? With Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth?
This is a standard question for all guests on the ship show.
Where was the Gary Sharon option?
Oh, that's true.
I don't know who that is.
Gary
There's
Sharon.
there's a hole in my heart that wasn't up there.
It's a hole in my heart and it's filled in.
Okay, Tony, would you have chosen him first?
I don't know. If I did, it would have been more than words for me to do it.
Wasn't Gary Sharon also in another band?
Maybe.
That was my Sharona.
Didn't he play with Queen for a little bit?
He might have. My very first concert was in 1984. I saw Van Halen featuring David Lee Roth.
Yes.
Just a gigolo everywhere I go.
The Diver Down tour with the Pretty Woman hit coming off that album.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Coming at you live, we've got Van Halen's Pretty Woman.
What was the song? Big Bad Jimmy, Sweet Billy Now.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the song.
I love that song.
That is definitely a David Lee Roth there for sure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Johanna is my safe word, says Kevin Brubaker. No Van Hagar. Douglas Famey says no, it was an error. Okay. Koala is okay. Okay. Real Van Halen says Vanessa Barnett. All right.
That's right. That's right, Vanessa Barnett.
Any relation?
Dave. No E on the end of that name, so I don't even want to comment on that.
I agree.
All right, here we go. We're going to find out if we've got to change atop the leaderboard.
Changes? Nope.
Johanna.
Johanna. It's interesting because Johanna, I had to, I changed the name.
What's Wild is one of my favorite Bob Dylan songs called Visions of Johanna. The Visions of Johanna.
All right.
But anyway, it's in my head.
The one song that always comes to my head when I think of Bob Dylan is The Answer, My Friend, Blowing in the Wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Sorry.
It's a very good Dylan.
Well, if we're being honest, I don't think it's that hard to.
Hey, John.
Welcome to the ship
impression of me.
It's Bob Dylan coming at you live from the ship show.
Yeah, old Bob Dylan's kind of fun. Yeah, I remember back in 1957. Listen,
Tony,
Hey,
you
Tony.
you have Jenny. But if Jenny was with you, what other Jenny would you want on board the cruise? Jenny
could it be?
McCarthy? Jennifer Lopez? Or Jenny from Forrest Gump? Jenny was not with you, you meant to say, right?
No, if Jenny was with you, that's what I meant to say.
If you have,
If you could bring
you
another
have Jenny,
Jenny
but
on
if you
board.
could bring
Yep,
another
Jenny.
Jenny.
Who would it be?
Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Jenny. Jenny.
J-Lo.
I used to know a little, but now I know a lot. She's still Jenny. Jenny from the block.
So 65 people got it right. Most people got this one right. Now, this is the first time we've had to answer this question on the show.
Yeah.
I would have picked Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, of course. I'm not a smart Robin Wright, the actress. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
That's right.
Sean Penn's ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, maybe.
Oh, really?
What about Jennifer?
Robin
Okay,
Wright.
John, question for you. Jennifer Lopez or Shakira? Super Bowl square off. Super Bowl square off.
I'm going Shakira.
Too.
Shakira.
Going Shakira. All right, here we go.
I would still go J-Lo over Shakira.
I just like Shakira's music a little bit better. She's got I just like the way the inflection in her voice.
Oh, there's a chain. No chain.
Famous Jennies.
Unchanged.
Nurse Betty's in the house. Rubber City Rebel, Erica. Jeremers. I like it.
Rebel.
Oh,
Johanna's on top.
all right, this first round winner. We got one more question left.
Yeah, but there's only about 64 points separating the top from the bottom. This is anybody's
It's too close
game.
to call. It is
It
anybody's
is.
game.
It is.
Here we
It's
go.
Minty's game, but
This next question was designed to stump everyone.
I didn't
Here we
even
go.
know the answer.
Answer fast to get more points. Oh God, I just blew it. Oh goodness. Hold on. Did I blow that? Okay, here we go. Answer fast to get more points. Woo, that was close. Oh, no!
You might have blown it.
I hit the button twice! Oh, question number 5 was lost in the mix.
All right, well, then that's the winner.
And Johanna's the
There you
winner.
go. That was an easy one, too, question 5.
That was an easy one.
Oh, my goodness.
The question was White Castle or Guy's Burger?
Oh, my God, I blew it. I went to hit the button, and I didn't think I did, and it... Oh, sorry, guys. But, hey, Johanna had the lead most of the game, so let's just give it up for Johanna, whoever that is. We will be issuing refunds after the show. How dare you, Rooster? Erica Emity was sitting there in 9th place thinking, I'm about to make my move.
I'm about to make my move. I'm about to make my move.
So what's the answer, Tony?
White Castle or Guy's Burger? Oh, White Castle, of course. Easy
Yes.
peasy.
I'm with you there. This is why it's a ship show, says Flamingo Pam, our moderator. Yes, indeed. And I tried to dot all the I's and cross all the T's because I knew Tony was going to be here. I wanted to make it right. I did triple checks, and there I go with my big fat finger. There we go. And now I messed that up. Okay. Well, there's always another round, folks. So don't worry.
Amy Franzak says she needs a pee break. I thought everybody wore Depends to these live streams like I do.
Well, if they don't, I mean, that's what I do.
That's a pro tip. Wear some sort of adult diaper when you come to these things.
Indeed.
That
was fun, says Michelle Hilkin. Yeah, it was fun until I hit the wrong button. But Leanne Francisconi says, I'm about to do a rooster rant myself. Steve says, I smell a rat, Jenny.
I'm about to break. Is there a code?
Yep, there is absolutely a code. You know what? It's funny because it's usually Steve Morales that is asking for it, or Ruth Todd, and sometimes I wonder if they do it just in jest. But
just to mess with you. That's really funny.
Random Rebecca says, I came because of Tony, and this was a first. I like it. Well, thank you.
Ship Show are good people, and
Yes.
it's always a lot of fun.
Flamingo Pam says you didn't dot any I's or T's. You just hit the wrong button. So, yes, a new code is coming. Don't worry. I just have to make sure it's set up. Fear not.
Congratulations, Johanna.
Let's get back to...
there's Jordan from the ship. Jordan Bow. How do you say your last name, Jordan? That's the ice dancer on the ship that we will all see soon.
Oh,
twirling
with Jord. With Jord, right?
York?
What's the word? On board with Jord?
I don't know. I thought her channel is just called Jordan. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
You might be right. I don't know.
That's cool. Glad to have you, and I can't wait to see you. And I'll tell you what, Tony. Will you
Jordan?
be
Let's ask Jordan this question: will they be doing that trick where they almost hit a girl's head into the ice?
Oh,
we
my
saw that on
gosh.
the Oasis of the Seas. It was so scary, but it was very thrilling at the same time.
It is scary. It gives me anxiety.
Anticipated concussing.
Listen,
Yes.
I watched that once in Vegas at Caesar's Palace at the Absinthe Show, and they were on a table that was 3 foot in diameter. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was.
Oh, was it the roller skating folks?
Yes, and they were roller skating on this little tiny table. One false move, and they're taking out a third of the crowd.
Yeah.
That
I
is
love that
talent.
I love that kind of stuff.
Oh, that gives me anxiety.
Jim is the person that gifted us this tower for our cruise, John. It has 12 outlets, or 2 circuits, 12 outlets, and 5 USB hubs.
Nice.
How about that? Thank you, Jim. That's awesome.
Still not enough.
Okay, so I'm going to move over to the next round. And like I said, I do apologize to the people who might have gotten the last question right and didn't. But, you got to work with us. They don't call us the ship show for nothing.
Okay, here's evidence of that. John, when he does his travel organization, he uses a trapper keeper, an original trapper keeper.
What's
The
wrong with
weirdest
that?
thing about this shot, the weirdest thing about this shot is you look like you're tiny people down there. So when you
Yes.
held up that trapper keeper, it looked
I
like
know.
a little. It was so weird looking. Actually.
I know it. I
Here,
know it.
hold it up again, York.
Oh, and it's
what's cool,
see-through.
it's green because it's see-through. Yeah.
psychedelic.
Is that Mike Schmidt? What?
Somebody asked me if that was Bo Jackson, but that's number 13. Bo Jackson was 16, so that is definitely not Bo Jackson.
Mike Schmidt throwing out.
Mike Schmidt played for the Royals. Stop. You don't know.
He was
Mike-
a Philly, wasn't he?
He was a
Oh, yeah,
Philly.
he was a Philly. I was thinking of. Never mind. You're so right. Look at me being a snob. I was thinking of the famous Royal who broke his bat. George Brett.
Yeah, George Brett.
Sorry.
That was a great clip that still shows up on YouTube from time to time.
Okay.
Everybody subscribe to Jordan if you want to see what's going on the Oasis of the Seas.
Yeah.
Good
Absolutely.
call. Good call. On board with Jord. That's
On
the
board
channel.
with Jord.
Trapper Keeper, I used to love mine back in the day, says Erica. Tiny Peeps says Kimbo's cruising.
That's right. They're really small on my screen.
Yeah.
I feel like Gulliver, you Lilliputians.
Well, we're going to make you small now. You ready?
Yes. Look at me, Mom. I'm on TV. I'm Mike TV.
Okay, here we go. Round 2. And you know what? I want to bring this guy in. He's here waiting, but I do want to get to round 2. I'm going to bring him in, Tony.
Yes.
Oh, I can't because I don't have him set up. Give me 1 second, and I will. Just give me 1 second.
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Your time starts now.
Okay, where is it? Dang it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this. But I
Roberto
gotta-
Clemente was a giant. No,
We could
Roberto
just
Clemente
go
was a
quickly.
pirate.
Yeah, no, I'll get him in here. Watch. Here we go. Gonna add him real quick.
Liz has the code, and it's actually my phone number, Liz. I feel really weird about that.
Look at all these fine.
There he is. Okay, so give me a second to get him here. This is Kieran Cox, folks, coming at us live and direct from the pub on board Adventure of the Seas.
You actually should just.
Yeah, I'm going to put Kieran over top of us. Y'all don't need to see our ugly mugs, right?
Ooh. The boys are about to disappear.
There we go. We're going to leave Kieran with you guys. Can you hear us, Kieran? I don't know if he can hear us, but we can see him.
He does have ship Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Can you hear us,
If you
Kieran?
all know how that rolls.
There he is. I hear him, but maybe his Wi-Fi is acting up. But either way, we do have
What's up, Kieran?
We have some questions for Kieran if his Wi-Fi begins to cooperate. But for now, he can observe as we play this game. Kieran, we asked Tony from Lido Loca here a bunch of questions.
Hard-hitting questions, yes. Hard-hitting questions.
And he answered. Can you hear us, Kieran? He's there, but he can't hear us. I don't know why.
Huh.
I don't know why. You there, Kieran? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Can't hear us. Okay. Well, hopefully this gets fixed. But either way, we're still going to play the game. Moving on. Let me get over to the game. Round 2 of This or That. Here we go. Oh, boy. Let's turn that one off. He disappeared out of the chat. There we go. Okay, here we go. We have got 116 people playing. We'll give it about 30 more seconds because it seems like more people are joining. We got like 120 now. All right, there he is. There he is. I don't know if he can hear us, though. Must be something wrong with his internet because I'm hearing you just fine.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Are you there,
I can
Kieran?
hear you.
Yeah, he's freezing up pretty bad. That's a bummer, too, because we had some questions. But here we go. Hopefully he gets it. If Kieran, if you can hear us, give us a thumbs up in the screen. Here we go. First round. We asked Tony questions. Hey, Tony, Royal Caribbean or Carnival Cruise Line? Talk about a hard hitter. There he is!
Hey.
I can hear you. I can hear Kieran.
I can hear Karen also.
We hear you.
I think we're delayed a bit.
Yeah, we probably are, but Kieran should be hearing us.
What will the people say on this one? Oh, so close.
There you go.
That's an easy one, everybody. My favorite cruise line is my next cruise line. That's the key to the answer. My next cruise line. Royal Caribbean.
I love it. I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Really?
Never in a million years would I have guessed that would be your answer, but I love it. All right, so we've got Team Carl in the lead, which Carl has been a sneaky, low-key, really good
this or that
player, to be honest with you. And honestly, I like it. Let's see if I can get this going here. I'm just seeing if I can fix Kieran's issue, because I know we can hear him, but he can't hear us. I don't know. Kieran, can you hear us? Oh, well.
It could be too many inputs. Game.
It can't be too many inputs. We can have up to 10. So anyway, Biff is in the game. He was in.
It's very. I can hear you now.
All right. Welcome, Kieran Cox from Onboard Adventure of the Seas. Glad to have you on the show. We're just playing a little game. Bear with us. Bear with us. All right, so I don't know this name. Zagumontowicz.
Thank you.
The Cruise World is bringing up the rear.
I'm trying to work out what's going on. It's definitely my Wi-Fi, by the way.
Good. Glad to hear, because usually it's my fault, Kieran. And, every now and then, I just get nervous. So if Kieran goes in and out, just bear with us, because if his internet does catch up, then we will ask him some hard-hitting questions about what we can expect on board there for a minute. But let's just move on to the next round as we wait. The Cruise World bringing up the rear. Jeremy from the 479. Sexy Ski, I'm guessing that's Dewey Ski. Mike Cray, Leprechaun 82, and Slash of Life. Would you have guessed that Tony was going to pick Royal over Carnival?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
It's a hard hitting question, and it depends on who you're going with and where you're going and what ship. There's a lot to entail, but if you're just going overall, I'd probably pick the same.
Right, I agree. All right, question number 2 or of 5. Sorry. How do you prefer your chickens, Tony? Alive, grilled, or fried?
Gosh,
that's a tough one.
I like them all.
Kieran is breaking the internet, says Cruising for Food. She's like, he's hot fire.
I like chickens all those ways.
If I was a woman, he would have done me like a. Oh boy!
Yeah,
stop it.
I'm with Tony there.
That's right. Chicken is best fried.
Yeah. Whether it's
every
wings,
time I get served, I like grilled chicken, but whenever I get served grilled chicken, I'm thinking I'm missing out on something.
Yeah, something else at a restaurant. If you get grilled, you're missing out on something better for sure.
The thing is, like, you can get grilled chicken as a healthy option as long as you get it with bacon and cheese and mushrooms on top of it.
Yes.
What about you, Rooster? Do you prefer your chickens alive?
Well, I mean, I think for the sake of posterity, I just have to say, let's be honest, I have to say that I prefer them alive.
Why don't you raise them in your backyard?
Also, I'll tell you this, I am not a chicken fan, really. Like fried or grilled. It's just not my jam.
So why don't you raise them in your backyard?
Because it's against ordinances. We're not allowed to do that here. Come on.
I won't tell.
All right. Here we go. Let's see if the lead has changed. Team Carl. Ooh. Team Carl just lost his lead by 1 point.
Close.
Oh. Biff
made
a move.
Biff
just came back from time.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. He has that almanac, so he's got all the answers.
He knows
The
the
most
answers.
genius thing to do when you go back in time is to bring a sports betting almanac. with you.
Especially when it comes to this or that. Everybody wants to know who won this or that.
Biff already knew this.
Yeah.
Because he traveled in
Gonna
time.
be back in time.
Exactly.
Bum, 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 bum.
Biff Tannen.
The Cruise World making a big jump into third. Leprechaun 82, Mike Cray Cray. Zygmuntje I don't know how to say that name. Stelly Rubensteinowitz and Bergenheimen Schnitzelplex. The Goo, China Homer, Slice of Life, and Tony
Barnett.
B. Tony B.
Tony's playing his
Out
own
here
game.
answering his own questions and can't even win.
No, I'm not playing because I would win.
Yes.
I got big brain energy going on because I know all the answers.
Come on. Steve says, come on, John. It's a Polish name. I get it. Zygmuntowicz. Right? It's Zygmuntowicz.
Zemanowitz.
Zemanowitz. Zemanowitz? I don't know if I want to wits. But anyway, I digress. Here we go.
Do you want a wits?
I'm Polish. I should know that. Is that a land shark you're drinking? No. Pacifico. Bit of Pacifico. All right. Go.
Question 3. Answer fast to get more points, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Tony, who you got? Han Solo or Captain James T. Kirk? Who are you going to put your life in their hands?
I know who I'd pick.
I mean, Han Solo had a pretty fast ship, but Captain James T. Kirk, captain of like the whole Starfleet.
Yes. We're going to find out right now. It looks like most of the people got it right. That's impressive.
Would never pick Captain Kirk.
Oh. And would you care to elaborate on that? Why would you never pick Captain Kirk?
Over Han Solo? Because Captain Kirk, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just conditioned by my environment to be more predicated towards Star Wars.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But did you like Star Trek?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Well, there you go.
I like the next generation. What really bothers me is I don't know, like it just bothers me. You had the one where, Kirk died because of the radiation, and then you had it where Spock died because of the radiation. I'm like, are we just recycling the same stories here?
But wasn't Star Trek the
one
that
needs of the many?
Wasn't Star Trek that one that had the
live long and prosper, Jim?
Star Trek had the aliens that were little fur balls like this big.
Yes. Yeah, I have a shirt.
Yeah.
What are they called?
The Tribbles?
Tribbles. That's what they are. Tribbles.
Well,
what's Captain Kirk's middle name? What's the T stand for?
Tiberius.
Oh, very nice. Well played.
I would have picked Tiberius.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Listen, I know that in the movies, like Han Solo got marry.
I took that
Princess
question
Leia.
as to be Star Wars or Star Trek. Like I didn't
Yeah.
like those are not. That's not who I would compare with each other. Han Solo and Kirk. But I feel like that question was going for Star Wars or Star Trek.
Yeah, it was in just a roundabout ship show way. But I feel
I'm
like
only
I
getting
can relate
worked
to
up
Kirk.
because of Tess Almond. We determined last night that they named almond milk after her, so she's like full of it now. Like, ooh, Captain Kirk. I mean, just because you have a whole nut milk named after you, it doesn't mean you know Star Trek versus Star Wars.
Well, Tess
I
Almond
digress.
knows a lot of things.
Okay, fine. Spock or C-3PO then?
Ooh, good one.
Ooh. So I would take Spock. I mean, Spock's the quintessential logical character. I mean, that's Spock or Data. How about that?
Oh, I'm still going Spock.
Yeah,
although
me too.
Data was cool.
Was he though?
I mean,
he had jaundice.
Okay, here we
Are you
go.
saying
One
he
more.
needs some sun on his little android body?
Just a quick one. Just a quick one for you, Tony. The Mandalorian or Iron Man?
Ah, man. The problem is I know who plays the Mandalorian, and I can still see his head getting squished in Game of Thrones. And so Iron Man.
Okay, fair enough.
That's right.
That's a fair. I could take that. I could go either way with that one.
Wait, that's the dude that got his head squished in. I didn't know that.
And that's also the guy that played the lead detective in Narcos.
Yes.
Pedro Pascal, or I can't remember his name, but yeah.
TX Pepito says, "Look, hun, those are nerds."
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Steve Morales is laughing about the name. I'm not even going to go there.
If you've ever been arrested at a Comic-Con, you might be a virgin. Okay.
Nerds. I like it.
Nerds.
Flash Gordon is the boss. Oh my goodness. Okay, one more real quick before we go to the next question. Thor or Hulk?
Like who would win or who's cooler?
Who do you like better?
I mean, Thor's a god, but I like the Hulk. I like that unbridled rage where you just don't know where it's coming from. So
right, I do too, and I like the fact that he can also fix the Ant-Man's time machine.
Yes.
It didn't work perfectly, but he got it there, and Tony just had to like tweak it a bit. Okay, yes. I'm done nerding out.
Nerds.
Sorry. I'm a big Marvel guy. Big Marvel guy.
Bigly.
Hey, Tony. One has to go. Is it Funko Pop or Legos? Which one are you getting rid of?
What? How dare you?
How dare you?
Funko Pop or Legos?
Talk about Sophie's choice.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Answer fast to get more points. Oh, boy, people did answer fast there. 67 people got it right.
Oh, you know what? I would have got this one wrong.
So would I. Except I knew the answer.
It's a pure collectability thing. Lego holds their value, and so when I tire of my toys, I'll be able to sell them for a profit.
Nice.
True.
See, if
there are some Funko that have value, but the majority of just the commons are not worth any more than you pay for them, which is sad. But
Tony, do you have a Jerry Garcia Funko?
I do not have a Jerry Garcia. Throw somebody else out there.
You need a Jerry Garcia. That will hold its value.
How about David Hasselhoff?
I do. I have Mitch from Baywatch on my shelf behind me. Yes.
Yes, I like that.
I got
you have
Jay
John
Silent
from
Bob
the Ship
and a couple
Show.
Versions. I don't have John from the Ship Show. The interesting thing is going to Seattle in September to go on an Alaska cruise. Going to go to the Funko headquarters where you can Funko yourself.
Oh my goodness.
So there will be a Tony Funko.
So what you're saying is you're going to get Funko-fied?
I'm gonna go get Funko-fied. Somebody wants to know what a Funko is. So I'm thinking about taking Bob Ross on the cruise with me and taking weird pictures with Bob Ross. So
that would be great. I'm bringing a rooster Buddha and a bunch of little mini rooster Buddhas on the ship.
And a bunch of rubber chickens.
I got it all. I'm covered. The bases are covered, y'all. We're going to get Kieran back, don't worry. He sent me a Zoom link, and we're going to try and get him in on Zoom.
Yeah.
We're going to get him in on Zoom. So
Let's
John's going to have a bag of hats. Tony is going to have a bag full of Legos on the ship. No, Funkos, Kevin.
So why haven't they done a Lego,
look at
cruise
Bob
ship
Ross.
deal yet? You know what I'm saying?
What we're going to do here is put a funky little tree.
I think we should take Bob out to Sancho's.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree 100%. All right, here we go.
Or should it be Ace Frehley?
Oh, Ace Frehley. Definitely bring Ace Frehley. And I was going to ask a Kiss question, but I couldn't find the right question. Oh, Team Carl will not falter.
No, he will not.
Team Carl will not falter.
Is this the last question?
Android.
Bob Ross.
Oh, look at that name. So when someone tries to use, I think, a bad word, it just puts those little flagger laggers on there, and then it changes their name. So, all right. Team Carl's in the lead. Deb Shipson bringing up the rear. Thinky, Kristen, Heather, Kelly West, Leprechaun 82, Kathy Mills, and Android. All right, here we go. Next.
There you go. Your official Lego off of an MSC cruise ship.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
That is awesome. How long did that take to build, Tony?
I did it as a live stream. I think a half hour or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
The small ones even will take longer than you think to actually build.
That one had a lot of stickers on it, and I wanted to gouge my eyes out.
Buck Cherry has a Funko, says TX Pepito.
There you go.
Yeah,
what was
like
Buck Cherry's hit?
Yo, crazy, but you're so good, I'm on of it, and I dream. Hey, Tony, what would you rather be, a cruise ship captain or a cruise director?
His personality tells me a cruise director, but I think the cushier job would be the cruise captain. Like, you don't have to be on point all the time. You can retire to your, like, suite.
Yeah.
You know? My guess is going to be cruise ship captain.
Oh, you're about to find out. Ooh, it was a mixed bag here. It was, poof. I like it. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins.
Who shall be the winner of today's game?
Oh, it looks like, okay, so for the second round,
Android.
I don't know who Android is because they were like a bunch of apostrophes, so we can't even...
Well, we can congratulate Android.
Yeah, congratulations to Android. Coming in hot.
I mean, you didn't win anything anyway.
Knocking
Let
Team
me
Carl,
drive the ship.
Team Carl from first to ninth. And I know right now Carl is cursing.
I mean, Android, you win accolades, but no.
Right. Accolades.
Congratulations.
Yes, indeed.
Android.
Well, we've reached the end of the presentation.
The Mentimeter. Very nice, very nice.
Congratulations, Android. And who won the first round?
Rosanna. I'll have to watch the replay.
Rosanna.
Oh, Johanna won the first round.
Johanna, that's right. Johanna. All I want to do is play this or that with Johanna. Johanna. Sorry. Well, Tony, listen,
Yes.
I think we've covered the bases here, and I appreciate you joining. We know you're a night owl, but we don't want to keep you too long because I'm sure, much like me,
I got some packing to do.
you got stuff to do.
That's
But
right.
it's been fun. It's so glad to have you on the show. And you know, I said in the Facebook group that we were going to lay down the bylaws of the cruise cabin, but I think as roommates we'll be just fine. I got no worries, especially now that you got that big tower of power. We're all
I got
set.
the tower of power. Yeah, we're good.
I think that would have been the only thing that would have caused any conflict was like, oh, can you unplug your laptop for heaven's sakes? I just want to charge my camera.
Can you film when you walk into the room for the first time?
Can I answer one question?
And the beds are put together?
Yeah.
Can you?
I have to answer one question. I think it'll blow people's mind. I've seen Texas Pepito ask this a couple times. Toilet paper on the top or toilet paper under the bottom? How about this? You don't even put it on the roll. You just set it right by your toilet.
Yeah, stick it on the
toilet paper all around.
Yes. See,
that's a winning move right there.
Listen,
I do like that.
He didn't win a Cruzy Award for the Trailblazer for nothing.
That's true.
That's right.
Tony is the Trailblazer here.
And then we're trying to upgrade to a bidet. You need no toilet paper at all. You just shoot the water right up.
Oh, I like that.
Doodles is pro bidet.
I am pro. I am totally
pro bidet. It seems like that should be a whole nother language. How are you? Pro bidet. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Namaste. Pro bidet.
Pro bidet.
Oh
what does that smell? It's not me. I'm pro bidet.
They'd save a lot of, a lot on toilet paper and waste issues on the ship if they did that.
Yes,
absolutely. But you still got to dry. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pro hairdryer too.
Yeah, me too.
So here's what's going down in Ship Show Town. So Kieran oh, I see what you did there. It took me a minute to get what he meant by pro hairdryer. Now I get it. Now I get it. I'm a little slow on the uptake sometime. But Kieran, we're gonna try to bring Kieran in on Zoom, and I don't want. I'm afraid if I do that,
let me bail out for the bandwidth's sake.
Well, Tony, thank you once again for joining us. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll see you in a couple days. I'll make sure that. Oh wait, one question I wanted to ask.
Yes.
I was going to make it a this or that question. If it was your choice, what would you choose? The bed closest to the balcony door or the one closest to the toilet?
Probably balcony. I don't know. Like,
okay. I'm glad to hear that.
It really doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
I feel like it'd be best that I just take the one that's closest to the door.
Because you're going to come in at like 4 a.m.
Well, no, I don't expect that. And I noticed in the live stream, there's some people like, Who's going to take care of John? Tony, keep your eye out. I'll be just fine. Trust me. But I do like if Tony does go to bed before me, I don't want to like have to walk past him and then accidentally step on a cord and something falls off the thing. I just want to, you know.
I can't wait to see the cluttered mess of this room.
But I was thinking to myself, like, okay, so here we are. Picture this. It's midnight on the ship.
Sicily, 19.
Yeah. Midnight on the ship. We've shut it down for the evening. Tony's just about to fall asleep, and I'm like, I got a question. Hey, Tony, what did you mean about that one analytic you were talking about? Yeah. And I'd be like, oh, God, here goes the rooster again.
That's right. Oh, yeah, we should have some pretty good nerdy YouTube talks, I would think. With everybody on there.
I agree.
All right, talk to Kieran, and thank you guys for having me. Love all you ship heads out there, and I sure do appreciate the fun and the frivolity that is John in York. So I was really glad to be here.
We appreciate you, sir. You guys. Love you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Love you guys, too. Now, click me off before I turn this camera right off here.
All right, cluck off, Tony. All right, let's get Kieran in here. Now, York, do some talking because I got to talk to Kieran.
Well, I'm playing some music for Kieran.
Well, it's going to take me a minute to set it up, so give me a second.
What am I going to talk about?
I don't know. Talk about something to help a brother out. I need your help.
Well, hopefully we can bring him in because I know you guys have all seen Kieran, have talked to Kieran. He's on board the Adventure of the Seas where John and Tony will be on.
Okay, join with.
The problem is he's dealing with what y'all deal with when you go on a cruise ship, and that is classic Wi-Fi issues, even though he's in port.
Okay, I'm in his meeting.
Or you are. There he is.
All right, there he is. Okay, but let me get Kieran in the shot, though. Give me a second. Oh, goodness gracious.
Look, he's in that beautiful pub, too.
Let's just hope there isn't like an echo. So give me a second to get Kieran all sized up. Yeah, it's going to take me. Here we go. There we go. Can you hear me, Kieran? All right, give me 1 second. I got to get you sized up in the shot. I got to add you. I got to add you to the shot.
Gosh. There's a comment that said ovaries are on alert right now.
Oh my. All right, hold on. Let's just do this. Let's get Kieran in here.
That's one of the comments of the year right there.
Hold on, Kieran. I'm going to get this all set up the way we need it to be.
Amy Franzek asked me, Doodles, what are you going to do while John is gone? I am going to actually take a week off. It's going to be kind of nice to just watch the show unfold while they're on the ship. I'm going to take my own boat out on the water, Lake Placid. We will enjoy our time all week.
Did you take the boat out the other day? Oh, yeah, you did. I saw you out on the water.
And it's been like 80 to 85 and sunny every day. So,
okay, here we go. We're almost there, folks. Just bear with us. Just bear with us. Okay, there he is. Now, can the people in the chat hear Kieran? What I'm concerned about is can they hear him? So somebody in the chat let us know.
Because they're all saying hi, Kieran.
Yes. We got him in. Can we boot my wife off this live show asking for a friend? Okay, I think if they couldn't hear you, they would be complaining by now. So I think we're good to go. Kieran, welcome. It wasn't your fault. Now that you mention it, for some reason I thought the last time we did this that we did use my app, but now that you mention it,
saying no.
Oh, no sound. Wait, hold on.
See him, but not hear him.
Okay, can you hear him now? Let's see. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. We will get it. Say something.
I'm saying it.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
I'm trying.
There we go. We'll get it. I gotta turn the audio off. Oh boy, hold on. I've never done it on the fly like this. All right. Let me figure out what the issue is.
Put that finger up again like you do.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We are going to get it.
Echoes, no sound. Everyone's rooting against Tottenham. I get it.
All right.
Because you trounced my boys out of the Champions League. Yeah, I know. I know it.
All right. Go ahead.
Is Harry coming back? Is Harry coming back?
Okay, hold on.
So. Yeah, I hope so.
Before we start having this conversation, let's make sure they can hear Kieran. Go ahead and say something.
Well, no, that's okay. You're the only one I get to talk about that with, so. Yeah, I know it.
I'm gonna mute Doodles because I just need to. I need Kieran to talk so I know they can hear him. Okay, there we go. So it's still not working. Why is it not working? Why can't I hear Kieran?
Test
should be working.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you loud and clear. Right. Select a speaker, Rodecaster Pro. Let's see if that does anything. I don't know why they can't hear him. Normally, why is this not working? Okay. Because when I take the echo off.
So, Kieran, they're saying, show us your tattoos. We don't need any sounds from the ladies of the ship show.
Dang it. This is making me angry.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is still on board. He is still in a professional situation in his place of work. So please bear with us. Yes.
I think I almost got this. It's just I got to figure one thing out.
They're saying call him on the phone.
No, I can't do that. But I think I know what I can do. So just keep talking, Doodles. You're doing just fine.
Hey, Kieran, well, they can't hear him talking, right? Or
Yeah.
they can.
Yeah, they can't hear him.
So I'm trying to figure out. So they can kind of see you, Kieran, in the pub. So you've got your music station set up. What's been going on in that pub? Like, what's going on there?
Well, yesterday I got to do a gig for the crew, so we were stress testing the venue.
I think they can hear him now.
We opened up for a couple of hours. Yeah, can they hear me? Coop, what's up?
They can hear him.
Have they got me? Oh. Yes.
As long as there's
Finally.
no echo. The rooster
echo.
had to change
The
it
rooster
all up.
figured it out. So you got to do a gig for the crew, and they got to come up and enjoy like time in the pub.
Yeah, exactly. We had to stress test all the venues and make sure that it's all ready to go. So I got to do a little gig. First one in 15 months.
Awesome.
Well, I do. Okay, so if the people in the coop don't know, well, there's a lot of new subscribers here, Kieran, in the last 2 hours.
Okay.
So we had Lido Loca on, and they God bless them.
Rocked the house.
A lot of people, came and watched. But one of the things that they might not know about if they're watching is the last time you were on the show.
And
And
who
like
Kieran
I said,
is.
Yeah, Kieran was on Harmony of the Seas with us. And put your speakers on, Mike. I don't know what that means. But one of the things that people might not know is that when we were on Harmony of the Seas, when we would go to the pub, Kieran was jamming out in the pub every night. And we were like, first of all, we were floored before he even did this. But we were like, oh my gosh, this is our place. We knew immediately.
When you're walking through the promenade of an Oasis-class ship and you hear the pub going on, this is the gentleman that draws you into the pub because of the music that's going on. And then once you're inside, you just know that the atmosphere is amazing on a cruise.
Yeah. So Angie Roberts says she saw Kieran on a board with George's video.
Huh?
Nice. So we walked into the pub.
Oh, that's another. Well, I think
they're on board. Jordan.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Quite possible.
Yeah. So we said to Kieran first night, we said, "Hey, man, can you play the Pina Colada song?" And he said, "Well, yes, I can." And if that's kind of the theme song of the Coop, and it took a life of its own from there. But I have to ask, and I hate to put you on the spot, Kieran. But a few months back, I said, "Hey, can you play this song?" And you said, "Well, I'll try. I'll try to learn it." You know which one I'm talking about?
This is the Warren G.
Yes.
The Warren G one.
Dude,
I've not had a chance. I had a chance. I went to download it.
Yeah.
And the Wi-Fi is like,
it's not regulated.
I was trying to get him to do.
Mate, I've still got 3 days. Don't worry. I won't let you down.
Okay, good. Because I was trying to get him to do a mashup for you. I keep forgetting, not in love anymore. And then it was you know how that song goes.
Yeah. He's trying to rope in Michael McDonald, who's my nemesis.
So he hates the Doobie Brothers. Well, he hates Michael McDonald, right? Yeah. And he was the lead singer of the Doobie Brothers
for a while.
I love him. He's the greatest yacht rock singer in the history of.
Kieran Cox is.
Well, yeah, that's true. Kieran Cox has supplanted to Michael McDonald. Okay, so Kieran, are you guys ready for us? Are you? Is this going to go down in Shiptown?
Yeah, we're more than ready. We're very excited. I've been here for 6 weeks now, so we've just been preparing and we're just getting excited. I think more so than you guys, to be honest, because we just want to do what we love doing,
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's ready. Like I said, we stress tested the pub yesterday. We've done all the venues now. So all the bands have had a good go at playing a bit of music and making sure it's all working. And yeah, we're all ready.
Well, I can tell you we're ready. We are ready.
Yeah, I bet you are.
And so I was telling Tony earlier, and sorry for keeping you waiting there, but
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
Let me just show Kieran. I don't know if he can see this. Can you see us, Kieran? Like we're in our studio?
I've got you two in the studio. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to show you
the show as such, but
I want to show you what my present packing situation looks like. This is a live look.
Okay.
There you go. Right here for you. Oh, he can only see. Yeah, so he can't see.
I can only see the Zoom.
Yeah, he can't. That's all right.
I'm going to send it to you on Facebook right now.
Do it. Yeah, do it. I've got Facebook up at the moment, so send me a message, mate.
I'll just send it to you.
It is the most absurd thing. And what as a crew member, you're going to look at that and be like, I couldn't fit 5 pieces of those clothes in my room. But John manages to make it look interesting.
Can Kieran say,
I'm expecting several rubber chickens as well.
Yeah, well, there's definitely rubber chickens. We have a request. Someone gave us a super chat. They say, Kieran, could you please say "Hola Chiquita Bonita" for me?
Say that again. Hola Chiquita Bonita?
Yes, you nailed it. Right. That's for you, Wanda. That is for you. Wanda's always out there. Listen, Kieran,
she just had to run off. She just left.
The ladies are losing their mind over here. But so one of the things that happened the last time Kieran was on was that people, Kieran was back in the UK. The ships were shut down. There wasn't a lot of work going on, and people donated and donated and donated and donated. And
I'm so grateful as well. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
honestly.
And it's coming your way on Saturday. It's coming your way.
Oh, that's right.
I told you
I was ready for you.
I told you I was going to make it rain, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to make a scene. But
chickens and cash and all that.
I got something planned for you. I'm going to be on board Saturday, and I definitely I'm excited for that. But I'll message you before then because I want to make sure I do it in a way that works for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it wrong, and I don't want to put anybody on the spot or, you know what I'm saying? But it's going down in Ship Show Town.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. And I'm going to be buying you some shots of Fireball.
Or maybe something that he actually likes.
Some of those.
Yeah,
I love Fireball.
Oh, he does.
All right. That's my go-to.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. What are you drinking right now, though? What is that?
I've got it's a Heineken.
Okay. A Heineken.
I thought it was appropriate, you know.
That's perfect. You got a beer?
Heineken.
We call it Heineken over here.
Oh,
well, that's what
you call it.
I just do that to be stupid.
No, I don't.
Well, I know what you mean.
I brought 12 or 10.
We didn't drink 12 beers, for heaven's sakes. Hold on. So, are you going to be in the pub every night on board, or is it 6 nights? What are we looking at here?
I will be 6 nights. So I'll be on from 9 p.m. every night, with an exception of Tuesdays, I think. So day 4 to us guys.
Okay.
It'll be Tuesday for you.
I'm curious. Will we be?
That'll be my day off.
Will we be in a port that day?
I think that's a sea day. You know, I'm fairly sure that's a sea day.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that'd be cool to have the day off on a port day, but
it would. But we're not going to have shore leave just yet. So I'll be sleeping anyway all day. That's what I like to do with my day off.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you, because I've heard the stories of what goes on after we go to bed.
And I know how you want to get down to the crew area,
Listen,
but this might not be the cruise to do that.
I know it. I'm just going to have to wait until the next one to figure out how I get down to the crew bar, but it's going to happen. I had like delusions of grandeur that somehow I was going to get Kieran to drop me off like an outfit.
I have an idea.
Down like behind a speaker, and I could just grab it on my way out.
Do your hair up. Put some fake tattoos right here.
You think I could pull that look off?
No, you just bring a guitar with you. Just walk with a guitar.
Get the flock out of here.
I don't carry the guitar around with me everywhere.
I know, but I just thought it might be authentic. I don't know.
You're better off walking around with a vodka soda. I'll get away with it.
Yeah, could you imagine Kieran just walking around? What do you want to hear, folks? I got you. Oh, my God.
Well, I figured if you just started playing in the elevator with the guitar, they might just like welcome you as one of their own.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree. So, from what we understand, Kieran, it sounds like, yes, there's going to be protocols on board, and we're good with that. But it sounds like, honestly, the protocols that we expected aren't going to be as restrictive as we thought in the beginning. So,
no, that's right. It's changed.
Yeah.
So I might have to move in a minute.
But, I brought it up to Tony before.
Am I okay here? Yeah. Cheers, man. My man. Yeah, no worries. Of course, man. You want to say hello to the ship show?
Yes.
Hey, guys. Hello.
Hello. Who do we have there?
The best guitar player in the pub, huh? Number 1.
Number 1.
Well, who was that?
So, some of the beverage team.
Oh, nice.
So the most important people.
Yes, especially, yes, agreed. 100%.
They're doing the rounds, making sure that everything's in place.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, that's speaking of what you're saying about protocols. So they changed a lot very recently, and to be honest with you, it keeps changing so often that I couldn't tell you if it might change again before we even get here. I think the next 3 weeks are pretty set in stone with what we're going to be doing. So you've got limited capacities in the venues and things like that. But lucky you, if you're vaccinated, I don't believe you're having to wear a mask.
Yeah, that's what we understand, and we also understand that we're allowed to do excursions other than what Royal Caribbean has. But Brian Dunn, he's in the chat. He says, "Hey, we'll see you on the July 3rd sailing. Can't wait."
Perfect. You know where to find me.
I do want to tell you, Kieran, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you're not, I'm just giving you fair warning. There are going to be a ton of vloggers on this cruise. I mean, I can't even count them all on 2 hands. There's going to be so many. You're going to see cameras everywhere. So when you see somebody with the camera, I just ask that you would say,
just ask them for
subscribe to the ship show. Please, that's what I need from you. It doesn't matter who it is.
Ask for their chicken credentials.
Yes. I need your ship show
chicken credentials.
Yes. If you know what this rubber
Okay, I'll
chicken
do my
means,
best.
but I'm just playing. I can't wait to finish dinner that first night and plop my butt down in the pub.
Yeah.
Lest anyone think I'll be anywhere else, I'm going to be in that pub as soon as I'm done.
I wouldn't be. I mean, I might take a break and like go to the casino for a little bit, but I'm going to be in the pub most of the time.
Yeah. Well, I don't do the casino, so I'll be in the pub.
There you go.
I will be in the pub, and I can't wait to see Kieran again and to we'll see what a lot of the things that we don't know are like, what is the seating spacing going to be like? How are they going to space us out in the pub? Like, we'll find out. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they were just doing there. We've had it all set up because we were stress testing yesterday. So the capacity of the pub, I know, has gone from 54 only down to about 46.
Oh, okay.
But the majority of those seats are going to be outside on the promenade. So I think there's room for 20 people inside, all seated.
Oh, boy.
And then I guess the other 24, 25 outside, I'm not too sure.
But you're also talking overall capacity lower, right, on the ship, so...
Well, so Team Carl says, now I see why John isn't going with Kelly on this cruise. I see you, Carl. But, Kieran, with that in mind, if you could just do me a favor, find somebody who has a roll of masking tape and get a Sharpie, if you would, and just write, reserved for Rooster. Right on that table just behind you. Just right there, yes. Yes.
This one.
Yes. Sorry, I'm taken. Yes. If you don't mind, I need that done on day one, please.
Maybe you could sing?
No, I don't want to sing. That's his job. I'm not going to sing, but I do.
You won't be able to get near me either, John. You won't.
I know.
These, I should show you, really. I can show you. We have this area kind of sanctioned off.
Let's see.
You can't come and approach me.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Did you see that?
No, I kind of cut out for a minute. Show me one more time. Leave it there a moment. I think it only likes it in that one spot. Yeah, it only likes it in that one spot. Ah, bummer, we lost him.
What I do love in the entertainment staff and even like cruise director level is that if we make friends with those folks, we're able to actually give them drinks or buy drinks and actually hang out outside even of their hours. I love that.
Yeah, I don't know if Kieran can still hear us, but
yeah, I can hear you. I'll put you.
He's frozen on our end. But have they told you how many people to expect? Like how many people are going to be on board, or do you not know?
Yeah, I think it's 1,050.
Okay.
1050.
About half.
So yeah, I think it's
that's
about half the third capacity. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say a little bit more than or less than half. So,
awesome.
Well, buddy, we won't keep you.
And we've got 933 crew, so you're practically going to be looked after one for one.
Oh, nice!
So the best service you've ever had. Yeah.
I'm not worried about the service because I know what to expect, and the Royal, you guys are the best. Yeah. And listen, I still can't believe that I'm gonna be on a cruise in 2 days.
Kieran probably can't believe he's working on one right now.
It's mad.
I know.
Exactly. I couldn't believe last night when I was stood there playing some songs and having some fun and just getting back into the rhythm of it and stuff. Yeah. It's quite surreal, and everyone's been saying the same thing. I know the cast are doing a show in the theater right now as we speak for the crew as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
They're doing their show.
And we're keeping you from that.
Yeah.
Oh, really sorry, dude. I feel bad.
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
Well, I can't wait until next week. I'm all set except for packing, but I'll get that done. Don't worry about that. And I'll message you because I definitely want to make sure that whatever it is that I'm doing, I do it right because I don't want to.
All the comments are saying half full ship sounds like heaven.
Not to mention half full ship, but then we go to Coco Cay by ourselves.
Right.
Like a half full ship in Coco Cay by itself. That's insane.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, y'all.
It's going to be good fun.
All right, Kieran. Well, we
It's a
won't keep
positive
you
way to
any
look at it.
longer. But we do appreciate you
Okay,
joining
buddy.
us again. And wow,
Of course.
it's on.
Sorry, I couldn't get on earlier with the Wi-Fi. But
That's okay, buddy.
you know
Just
what it's like.
stay good, and yeah, hopefully I get to see you too
I will.
out there one day.
Of course, it won't be long, buddy. It won't be long. But
All
enjoy
right.
the football, and I will see you in 3 days, John.
That's right. Take it easy, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Cheers, Coop. Thank you, guys.
That's awesome.
The one and only.
Kieran Cox.
One and only. Cheers, Coop.
All right, listen. I want to shut it down, but I have to do something real quick.
What, are you going to take a number 2?
No. Go ahead and
Well, I don't know what you're doing when you say that. He runs off like that. He's known for doing really quick twos. If you ever watched Love and Marriage show, you would know that. So I'm going to post that picture in the coop here as soon as get offline here from the show. What this dude's laundry situation looks like. Holy cow. I've never seen anything like it. Never.
All right. I just wanted to say, for those of you who are going to be on this cruise, the girls are like, bye, Kieran. Call me. For those of you who are going to be on this cruise, Tony and I kind of briefly touched on it, but there is definitely an anti-duck faction.
It's mostly among the adults because there's no way parents of little kids care about this.
I want to thank Todd Blount. He sent me a bag of these little mini Buddha roosters, okay? Jamie Wilhite, yes, she did. And they're taking it with them. And so they're going to film that and we'll show it. But yes, we got the package. And I have Tony's ready to pack.
Do you remember in the movie Romancing the Stone?
Yes.
Do you know where they find things like this in that plane in the jungle and they break it open and there's all sorts of contraband? Are you sure there's no contraband in here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I want you to know, if you find one of these, consider yourself blessed for life. And I know I'm probably going to hide one on deck 6 for the VIPs. I'm probably going to hide them all on deck 6 because that's where all the important people are. But if you find one, please let us know in the Ship Show Facebook group down here, because I want pictures that people found them, because I'm going to hide every one of these. And Todd Blount made them. Appreciate it.
You're going to put a little...
They say the Ship Show on it.
You're going to put a QR code underneath?
Yeah, I'll put a little QR code sticker on the bottom.
Fantastic.
So, did we cover all the bases?
I think we did.
Good night, Coop.
Good night, Coop. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks for tuning
Thanks to all the
in.
new people tuning in.
Tony
Appreciate
from
it.
Lido Loca. I have a feeling, you guys, when want to say, can you get Kieran's autograph? Yes. I just have a feeling that when this cruise is over, this is what's going to be real life. What do you think, Doodles?
Oh, I love that.
You think that's going to be the case?
Oh my God,
Tony!
I think so. I
meant to show that while Tony was here.
I love the picture, but your edit on your face.
Yeah, I didn't spend. I spent a lot of time on Tony's, but not on mine.
Tony's is flat. It's like flattering.
Yeah, Tony,
yours. Oh my God.
I just picked the first picture I could find and put it out there. I'm not whatever. Listen, come on.
Well, good night, Coop.
Everybody's laughing. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week live from on board. Nautical Nurse Nancy, get that red dress ready because we're doing cannonballs.
I totally got
Thank you, Sharon at Sea Travel. Sorry that we couldn't get to all the comments. It's very difficult when, there's that much stuff going on. But I do have to say, props to myself for figuring out how to bring Kieran in on a Zoom mid-stream.
And props to you all. Thanks for joining us.
Props to you all. And do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. And to all the new subscribers, please stay tuned because we don't just do live streams around here. We will be doing vlogs. And I have intentions to break it down shotgun style. All the protocols, the good, the bad, the ugly. what I didn't like, what I liked. So yeah, stay tuned. There's content coming. Thank you for watching the ship show tonight. We're glad to have you on the show tonight. We don't have any really awesome good cruise news. Oh wait, yes we do. I am going on a cruise tomorrow.
In 2 days.
I pack
In 2
my
days.
bags and then I fly away. See y'all.
Peace.
Where's the outro? I can't find it.
You're waking up now.
Oh my goodness. I can't find the outro. It's gone.
Get it.
Where's the outro? I can't find it. Just.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, would you look at that?
As a placeholder.
That's the end.